between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the club week circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Here's MP. Pass to O'Neill. To the inside. Moore with the steal. Here we go. One-on-one. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. Liam Callahan picks one up.
Really bringing the intensity on offense. Berti with the... fearless move into the defense.
And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. It's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Etherington. Here's Pasco. Defended now by Callahan. Pasco can't get it to fall. Here's MP. The kick out to Mills. From deep, it's O'Neill. Etherington comes down with the board. Mills with the steal. To the paint. Deflected. Stolen away by Pasco. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Shot clock at 2. And the basket by Etherington.
That's the thing about Etherington. You can play him on or off ball.
Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Etherington. Pass to Moore. From deep. Rodriguez. Nice work on the board. Paying off with the basket.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts Bronx loves taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Etherington, 6 on the shot clock. From 14 feet out. Gove with the rebound. The High Flyers trailing. Back to Mills. Inside. Moore with the steal. Pass to Etherington. And here's Pasco. Shot over Callahan. Shot's good by Pasco.
Great vision by Etherington. Spotting those easy shots. The defense is sleeping out there.
And here are the High Flyers now. The kick out to Mills. MP high post. And here they come. Here's Moore. And they pick up 2.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast.
Substitution for High Flyers.
With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Moore. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for Team Ballers.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, that's a major asset for his team.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. And here's MP on the outside. Etherington comes down with the board. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by the Ballers. Outside, Moore. Back to Etherington. Summers. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And it's P. Ballers with another one.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's got the tape. It looks like he's feeling good out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening are pretty slim.
What a nice shot by Callahan. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role.
And there's whistle blown against MP. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
There's more. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Look at those ball skills. Moore putting out the whole arsenal and getting the basket.
And here's MP on the outside. Rodriguez grabs the board.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Pasco. Nice D from Leon Callahan. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy's one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
He gets that one to fall.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside Berti. Back to Etherington. Outside Moore. Drop. That's his ninth field goal of the game. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. Outside Berti. Not really his range, and that's way off target. Here's the High Flyers. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Puts it up. Again, MP missing.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Etherington outside. Outside Berti. Misses the three. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Team Muller's out front, running away with this one. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. Here's Etherington. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Here's Moore. And Callahan with the stuff.
A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
Rodriguez with the steal. Now Etherington, guarded by O'Neal. Berti with room to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Knocks down the long J.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Moore outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Like seeing Moore show he's got some fire. He's tired of being on the circuit.
Now the High Flyers with it. Pasco pulls it in. Moore attacks. Berti, guarded by O'Neal. Here's MP. He's got 8 in this one. Another miss by MP. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Deft touch by Etherington. That floater, that's nearly impossible to defend.
From deep, another miss by MP. Lays it in off the break.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Berti from long range. Here's the High Flyers. And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yup, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Moore with the bucket.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
Can they get it? Flyers with another miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Pass to Berti. Moore. Lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot two.
I love the athleticism of Moore. A slasher who's good inside and applies pressure on the knee.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Shooting 2.
He makes 1 of 2 at the line that time. Here's MP. 8 points for him. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gov. Brock. MP high post. Here's Callahan. And it's Mahil with the rebound.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
What a game we've seen from Jaden Moore. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like MP, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Ugh, cold in here. Frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying.
Who's watching here?
Up top, Moore. Kicks it to Summers.
Yo, watch him!
It's Moore on the wing. Covered by Brock. Here's Mahil. And stolen by Brock. Pushing it up. They get a hand on it. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul, so
Substitution
call
for
here
High
as
Flyers.
Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
And here are the High Flyers now. From deep, it's MP. It's hauled in by Smith.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Long. Ben Gov with some nice D.
Yo, match up on MP.
Here's MP. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by Dykstra.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
There's the screen. Down low. Summers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Again, MP missing. And a whistle blown against MP.
MP.
That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul right there.
And that's not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team is happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking it out on your opponent.
Dykstra. And he comes up with the deuce.
They talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
Get on MP.
Pass to Callahan. Banked in off the
2
glass.
points.
Wow, I mean, and are you really
24.
surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Here's Dykstra to the left side. Here's Mahil, defended now by Callahan. Long, and jams it after taking the nice lead on the run.
Good looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
Outside O'Neal, just 5 on the clock. Goes, no good. Here's Wong, guarded by O'Neal. To the middle. Pass to Dykstra. And he uses both hands to jam it home.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Get on MP.
Long grabs the miss.
Temporary insanity right
High
there.
Flyers foul.
Do you even think he realizes it?
So we see Team Ballers taking the W here.
Here we go.
And it's Team Ballers to start out.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Etherington. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Goes with the rebound. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Here's MP. Stolen away by Pasco. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
And they're moving it up. Rodriguez! And that falls. Nice lead that time from Moore.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Tries it from the top of the key. Pasco pulls it in.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting this team's cause right now.
Berti's shot is off. Now the High Flyers with it. Gov outside. O'Neill. Here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Gov outside. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Etherington comes down with the board. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
The kick out to O'Neill. The High Flyers with another miss. Team Ballers leading. Berti, defended by Berti. Pass to Callahan. Gov up top. The kick out to O'Neill. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Moore outside. Etherington. Back to Moore.
Watch the screen.
For 3. Can't get it to fall, and he missed his second after making his first. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Here's MP. The kick out to Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Etherington. To the inside. Stolen by Etherington. Inside. Shot's good by Pasco.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
Here's MP. Moore covering. The kick out to O'Neill. And here's the fast break. Crash!
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez. Yes, taking flight.
Stolen by Etherington. Moore on the wing. Let's go with the three. Gets it to go from long range.
And he is headed for whoever's got him assigned on me.
And the High Flyers call time here. Making a switch here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Etherington, now guarded by Mills. Down low, now Rodriguez. And finished up by Rodriguez. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's MP. Pass over to Casey. Here's the break. Rodriguez, that's good.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
From deep, it's MP. Team Ballers with the rebound. Here's Summers for three. More. Nails the three-pointer.
Everyone knows the corner threes are a little bit easier, and a smart player like Moore understands that and takes advantage.
Here's MP. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but really, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Here's MP. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
First team foul. At the line for
He's
High
off on the
Flyers.
first.
MP. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Berkey from long range. Offensive board. Count that one.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
18 feet out. No. No good that time. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Berti. Here's Moore. Rodriguez. And finished off by Rodriguez.
Oh, it's all coming together for Rodriguez offensively. Finding chances to attack again and again.
Outside O'Neal. MP high post. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
And that one misses. Outside Berti. Ben Gove with some nice D. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers. He's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
In the basket by Etherington.
And the shorter Etherington finds a way amongst the trees.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, it's MP. And Berti pulls it down. Here's Team Bowers now. To the left wing. Puts up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Team Bowlers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast. Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Berti. Tries again. And it's Rodriguez. The bucket inside.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Pasco pulls it in.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
And it's blocked. My God!
What stellar defense. By Gove. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
And here Team Bowers have it. Moore on the wing. He's got 11. And here comes the break by himself. And finished off by Callahan.
A big-time play at the hoop from Callahan, going up strong for the jam.
Etherington outside. Moore with it, with Mills on him. Here's Etherington. Gove with the rebound. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
And here's MP on the outside. But they get it back. Back to Mills. Here's MP. Rodriguez covers. On the wing, it's MP. Pass to Callahan. Mills on the wing. To the paint. And here's Callahan. Guarded by Etherington. Here's Mills. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
What a make by Moore while being fouled in the act. That took some incredible composure.
Here's MP. Looking to get going. And rattles out the dunk. The layup might have been a better shot selection for him. Now here's Bertie, guarded by O'Neal. Kept alive. And the basket by Etherington.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Goes inside. Rodriguez on him.
This is why you have to be careful trying to shoot when Rodriguez is nearby. He knows how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Etherington outside. Bertie from long range.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Outside, Moore. High post try. It's in and good for a 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
MP high post. Out to the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Moore. Here's the break. Etherington. The three-pointer, no good. What a game we've seen from Jaden Moore. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like MP, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
And when Moore is shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Here's MP. Pass to Callahan. Down low. Outside O'Neal. And it's stolen by Bertie. For the finish. And Bertie throws it down.
Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities here. They made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads. Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to Etherington. No good on the triple. Now here's Gov. Shoots over Rodriguez. He can't make that one in. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, look, this is the level of defense you have to throw at Rodriguez. And even then, it might not be enough to stop him.
Inside. Moore with the steal. It's blocked by Gove. And they get it back. Pass to Moore. And there's the call on MP.
Substitution for high flyers.
And here are the high flyers now. They get the board. Yes, it's good.
2 points.
Tremendous hustle by the big man Gov, refusing to give up on the play.
And a whistle blown against MP.
MP.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're one away from being in the penalty.
Yeah, they're really going to have to be cautious from now on. The next one puts them on the line.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great passing by the offense. Coaches love to see that kind of unselfish play.
And here are the high flyers now. Pass to O'Neal. From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by the Ballers. And there's the call on MP.
MP.
That's his third foul of the game. Here's Smith. Here's Dykstra. Defended now by Callahan. Here's Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wong.
2
Here's
minutes
Summers.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Very effective use of size from Callahan on defense, being the enforcer his team needs.
Here's Summers to the left wing. To the middle. Launches a 3. Long shot is off. And here's MP on the outside. Again, MP missing.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in his lap.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot.
So we see Team Ballers taking the W here.
They really came together.
19 years old, watching out the trends. Alright, bad.
Hey, Rock, what the fuck you do, nigga? Why did I tell him on this, nigga? Hey, told line, and we gotta go in the daytime, keep on rapping, you know, all wake up, fuck with up, you know that you can climb up, these niggas be dissing the rap. I told you, bring they bloody goodbye. I can't make shit up, these niggas be chopped. Yeah, it was nothing that wanna get out. You know I'm throwing it up. I got the trouble with the bitch that I'm giving her the boot. And I got the one out the two. Slide that freak out, you know, shack out the roof. And I'm a little son of a dude. What a glam, got a switch, you know you listen to the news. And I make it do what it do. I'm ride with little niggas who got that switch. And now we gon' make it some black shit. I got the trouble with the Drake syrup. We out real early, you bitch in this block. Like Ricky set it up, we gon' make it shake it, baby. So we gotta go on the mix. Niggas be talking, they know they won't get it. You think you gon' slide, cause bro, you messy. Rap ass niggas, you speaking of flicks. Say my cousin, I bring your ass up. And I got to run down, keep your ass up. You ask about talking like you up rough. You run into me and track on my bluff. And I got the ball in the end zone. And I'm making sure that the end zone to come on. I'm going out to sea, nah, I ain't that grown. You plus fake, you better I come on. Nah, I ain't worried about it. Run up a check and fuck up a block. Yeah, I can get out that car. Get on my bitch and pop my Glock. I used to go to school with you niggas. You niggas ain't girl, you ain't got no man, Ruger in them hallways, now they ain't want no far. I know I'm the motherfucking top. They say that the rappers, they really be stars. I swear I'm a killer. You can be raw the way that I grew up. Looking no harder. For real. But I've been stuck on shit. Niggas be straight shit and dip. And I got riches, work for the hip. Live on the K and we ain't a spinner. I'm 762s and don't got no paper. I ain't at the top again. I'm like, shorty going down, then you got stand up. Like on shit, then you got man up. Fuck on my ops, they look at me fast, bro. I'm full of bitches, I'm going to line up. Fuck on my ops, I'm down, so I ain't up. Nah, we ain't making no difference. We looking for murder, we know we gon' get on. Once you supply bag, get on. You had mine, I want some, I've been on. I'm on a whole different level. You go to the store and don't get no back. Come through, pull up on metal, I ain't trying to talk, I'm just trying to sit. And I hit the block with the rip off. Still talk slime and spin on the block.
Yo, AJ.
Hmm?
You, Washington?
Gave me the drop. Life like crack, too young for the bar. Still lonely, I got problems.
Oh, wait, AJ. Want to bro home?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mama, there goes that man.